All right, guys, welcome to another episode. Welcome to Lifting the Veil. Welcome to another episode, though, of Creatures Decoded. Now, I'm going to show you guys one small thing based off of biblical words about witchcraft, and then give you guys a heads up that we will soon be doing um, whenever God tells me to release this, is what I'm saying. Uh, that to release the information about the witchcraft within America, um, and lining it up to Scripture as we always do. So, just a heads up on that. Soon there will be witchcraft and biblical exposed that you had no idea about. More than likely. Some people know. Some people know. All right. So we left off at this what's it called? It's a transmutation circle. Um, okay. This is the exact same thing with the um crescent moon as well, which is witchcraft. All right. We pointed this out too. This is on the floor of the Vatican, and there are many more. There are actually a few of them that are way bigger than this, the star in general. Um, Even that word general we'll get to. Uh, like General Sherman, like that tree. Sheehy man, Sherman, Baphomet tree. Um, if you look at it from sky view, it makes a peace sign because it's supposed to have replaced the real tree of life, which was huge. Scripture even says about trees that used to reach to the heavens. All right. And now we've got mountains that are just kind of, they look like giant tree stubs. We'll get to that eventually as well. Um, so we kind of decoded this last time, basically the whole thing, and even as we always say, uh, pulled a Isaiah 29 on it, and we turned it upside down. Here's the snake, the eye, the golden crown, the um, the golden crown that Revelation speaks of, that we went over. But real quick, one thing when we pointed out the fact that there is also right here the eye, the eye, the overall frame of the face of the lotus, and even right here, it makes the overall face and shape of the lotus. Now, here's what I wanted to point out though was with this excess white in the background. Uh, and eventually we'll do one of the whatever God tells me to choose which piece to decode live. There are ones that I have that obviously, like, this one's not drawn out and decoded, but I have decoded this. Um, so anyways, eventually we'll do a live decoding of something awesome. Uh, but as for this part right here and this part right here is the mandibles of the lotus. Again, just as I've shown you in the Vatican and in Vladimir Putin's presidency palace, or presidential palace, sorry, um, in T-shirts and all kinds of other stuff. And it's always the bug eating the sheep. And then, whoops, and then always if you do the upside down, it makes something else, which in this case it's the snake. It's always dragon, snake, sheep, lotus. Yeah, that's their choice of I mean, right here, it's a gigantic sheep, but then it's also the female reproductive. Like, here's her legs. Here's one of her legs. Here's her other leg. And then here's the birthing system, where all of these angels are going into. Now, it says that we were, before we were in the womb, he knew us. Now, the word womb, biblically, we've also went over that. That means matrix. This is the matrix that the angels, the third of the angels, us, are falling into, and then we are born upside down, just as we've always went through. Now this, just give you guys an up close, because I pointed it out as well, is, look, here, let's do the framing of this, okay? So here's, I'm not going to use any derogatory, I'm going to use the exact words. Here's the head of the penis. The head of this penis has been circumcised, okay? Now here is a crown, but that just represents the sperm going into this birthing system. Now here's the actual penis in itself, and then here are the testicles. Okay, now let's look at that again. The exact same thing. Okay, now this is, all this is now this is in St. Peter's, but we went over this before as well. In scripture, it says that God told Peter, "Get behind me, Satan." St. Peter's. Peter, Satan. Satan's Peter. Penis. Okay? That's what it took for the corruption of the human bloodline. We'll go over the Adam and Eve again, I guess, on, where you guys can see it. But we have went over the details, linked scriptures, all of them. There was no apple in Adam and Eve. Sorry. Here, we pointed out again before. Now, here, first off, again, we're born upside down. We are the fallen angels. We've also went over that in scripture, that we will die like men, and we will fall like one of the princes. The word princes biblically in the Bible dictionary means fallen ones, fallen angels, Nephilim. Yep, we're fallen, all right, and we're trapped in this host body. We're, like we always say, we're spirit, heavenly beings trapped in this body. And as we always say, this is off of the Diane Wood video. We went over that before. I'm just trying to show you guys that it's the same agenda exactly. Now here's something different. First off, for those of you that live in these areas, the Freemasons own your law system. Okay, Houston, Texas, yeah, your cops are Freemasons. I live in Dallas. Dallas. Our cops are, it says brotherhood right here. What about a police officer needs the words brotherhood? If you ask any Freemason, they will tell you all that it is a brotherhood, which is a load of crap, first off. Anyways, Boston, your police lineup, whatever you want to call it, that's owned by the Freemasons as well. That's why they can just do what they want to do. All right. Let's go. Oh, yeah, by the way, and let's show it to you. In Babylonian Sanskrit, Babylonian culture, so Babylonian Sanskrit, okay? This, so a 6 is an A. Let's show you, where's that at? The Visa card. Just to prove to you that it's freaking everywhere. Here it is, right here. On a Visa card, first off, and we'll go over that later. But the whole thing of visa, the V and the I equal a 6. The S in Sanskrit of Greek equals a 6. Roman Greek equals a 6. And then in Babylonian Sanskrit, the symbol of an A makes another 6. So first off, your visa says 666 in Sanskrit, or Roman numeral type, you know what I'm saying? Um, and then this just clicked, is that I know that there's a company called Triple A. And in Babylonian Sanskrit, the symbol of the A is, or no, the symbol of a 6 is an A. Alright? So, there you go. Also, the blue crescent moon, as always. Which, again, we've gone over, and that is satanic. Check this freaking out. I'm not joking. And I hope you guys, maybe you can tell. But there was literally 3 6s on this freaking thing right here. And then obviously you've got the pinnacle, the pentagram, with the circle around it. It is satanic. I don't care what you say, period. Here is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we just looked at that Sanskrit, and that's the same thing. Look. This is the exact same thing right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right. So, and then you got 666 right there. I mean, they're not even trying to hide it. And then, obviously, the siren, Columbia, pagan goddess. You got Burger King with its crescent moon, again, satanic. And then you've got the 2 double crosses. All of the power lines are either double crosses, or, and we'll see if we can find it, but also pentagrams. So where do you think the power is coming from is my point. Let's get to that pentagram one. Hang on. All right. Yes, I found it. Check it out. Now I've shown you guys, and maybe we'll go to it again just to go back over it. But anyway, this right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It makes a pentagram. All of them do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on. These are power lines. I don't know how good you can see this, but these are power lines. And also, these even make, again, the double cross. Actually, the triple cross, my fault, but that's still cult related. Anyways, so yeah, overall, though, this is my point on pointing this one out, is the pentagram. Again, you don't think this is a pentagram? Let's go back and look at the White House real quick. I mean, there's a star right there. Just turn it upside down. Here's a closer look, actually. Here's the goat's eye. Here's the goat's other eye. There's his chin, mouth area that there always is. And then here's his horns. And then here's his ears. Here's another ear. Ear, ear, face, horns, horn. There you go. That's where the source of power comes from. Now I turned this sideways because there's one going this way and one going up on the Y. So as above, so below. That is Subway. They own a little bit of everything, and in each thing they do, they always put a little bit of their symbolism in it so that you know, if you have the eyes to see. Anyways, see you again soon, guys. Love you.